Hello, and welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show, starring your boy, Nick Scarpino, and your other boy, Mr. Maximum Candy Andy Cortez, drinking out of a mug today that I'm assuming he stole from my grandmother's fancy living room.
Did I steal this from fucking Ethel or what?
When you were growing up, were you close with your grandparents?
Oh yeah.
Did your grandma have the room that you weren't allowed to sit in? Because my grandmother had the room.
Where everything's covered in plastic?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know if this was a grandma thing, maybe it was just a traditional Italian grandma thing, but my grandmother had a room where you weren't even, if your foot crossed the threshold of the normal dining room area into the special room.
It smells weird.
An alarm would go, oh yeah, it smells like crisp, old plastic that's never been sat on before. All the couches were covered. She had these weird porcelain dolls that were like half nude. That, of course, as a boy hitting puberty, I was like, I need to get closer to these dolls. But the second my foot would cross that threshold, a silent alarm would go off in my my grandma Scarpino's brain, and she would come at me with a backhand out of nowhere. She was like Batman. 1 second she's not there, the next second, bah, I'm getting fucking slapped on the face. True story. When my grandmother passed away, God rest her soul, R.I.P. Grandma Scarpino.
Sure.
She died at a very old age. She lived a great life. First thing the entire family did was we got beverages and we went and sat in that room.
Oh yeah?
And you would think to yourself,
pizza party?
Wow, that's really disrespectful.
You had a LAN party in there?
We did. We just went in and we all just felt
hooked
so
up some
weird.
Xboxes, played some Halo.
My uncle Mike, all of my uncles and aunts and everyone were just like, fuck it, we're sitting. What's that?
There's a beeping I don't understand, but it seems like every time you guys start to talk, it's like a beep. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what that is either.
Okay. You guys can definitely continue the show.
The beeping isn't a silent alarm. Why do I keep hearing a ding?
Yeah.
I hear it too. Kevin's not here.
Is there?
Only go when you guys talk.
Well, that's great. Can whisper. Just talk like this.
You guys are a lot louder than it, so.
Well, you want to bring our volumes down? I don't know if that's what's happening. It could, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how that system's set up. I have no idea what's going on.
I say you guys just continue.
Of course it happens the day that Kevin isn't here. Because I'd rather blame Kevin.
Well, you can text Kevin real quick and just say, hey, there's a weird beeping sound. I'm assuming there's another mic that's on potentially, or there's another input source. So I would turn every single mic going in off. It also could just be, I'm guessing there's just something going into the board that's not right.
What's that ringing? Do I have a tumor? Asks Mocha Shona. Is there another mic sitting somewhere?
Someone's saying it's my grandmother's haunting.
Okay, I'm muted the podcast. It did it.
Yeah, that works. Sometimes, if there's another line that's on, sometimes you'll get electrical interference with stuff.
Got it.
But that's okay. Thanks for stopping us. I'd rather not do the whole show with it going unless I want it to go. You know what I mean, Andy? Because it's our show right now. Now, to get back to my riveting Grandma Scarpino story.
Sure, yeah, I'm glad we're getting back to it.
Now that I'm thinking about it, super disrespectful to my grandmother's life on this planet.
You should have done like bong grips in there or some shit.
I'm sure my uncle did. I got an uncle that's like the black sheep of the family, and I'm sure he just went in there and fucking did God knows what.
I saw a great photo the other day, great little meme. You know these memes on the internet? All these.
Never heard of them.
Okay.
Although the other day, I Googled myself, because I do that every day.
Sure.
And apparently there's a lot of GIFs of me making really funny faces. Yeah. And I, shit you not, Andy, I laughed at all of them.
Of course you did.
I clicked on it and I was like, oh, it's moving. And then I went like this.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Oh, you know?
So I saw
it's
this.
me, and then there's me and the tearaway, the dancing.
Oh, that's a great one. What a great memory that was.
What a great memory, because I feel like that was the first time Shuhei Yoshida really fell in love with me.
You were on the radar.
I got on his radar. And then later at a party, or maybe it was like another event, I can't remember, but Shuhei asked me to dance for him. Oh no, Greg asked me to dance for Shuhei, and Shuhei didn't say no. So, because I expected him to be like, no, Nick, you don't have to do this, but he said nothing. He just stared at me and was like, is this Italian man gonna dance for me or what?
And sure enough, you did.
I would dance for Shuhei Yoshida any single day. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, this is the Kind of Funny morning show. While Andy texts, I'll go through the
I'm looking for the meme.
We come to you each and every day here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames.
Try to explain.
11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys want, you can hang out with us in the chat, just like the Stoner Sensei says, you held it down, kid, to Kind of Funny Games. We appreciate you guys for that. It's awesome, it's fun. Later, we're going to talk to the non-subscribers, and of course, we'll give the subscribers a little extra special time to ask us some questions. So if you want to be one of those subscribers, you have Amazon Prime probably, because you probably, like me, you just get everything delivered to your house because you hate your fucking legs. You don't want to deal with lines at the grocery store. Well, guess what?
Can't find it.
Thank you. You get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription, which I gotta give away. So I need people to start queuing up people I should give that away to. Someone from our community. I give my free Amazon Prime subscription to one person streaming in our community.
You go to Snowbike Mike already?
I already gave it to Snowbike Mike. That was last month, and I think it's up. I want to think it's up right now. So I'm gonna this week.
I had 2 nominations.
Who are you gonna?
I have 2 people. Jay Jamrog, or 3. There's 3 nominations. Jay Jamrog, Sancho West, or Teddy Chinaris.
Now here's the deal. All of those sound like great porn names, so I'm conflicted. Sancho West sounds like Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah.
Which I kind of think is...
He's done stuff for Kind of Funny before.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm leaning toward that right now.
Okay.
Earmark all 3 of those. We're going to put a poll out to the audience today.
I will.
And whoever gets voted highest, we take that person, we throw them out. We do another poll. Whoever gets the highest vote, we take that person, we throw them out, because I like to go with the underdog.
Okay.
Don't tell people that's what we're gonna do. But actually, here's what we'll do to streamline things. We do 1 poll, whoever gets the lowest, that's who I go with. But we don't tell people that.
Fucking love that.
Because that person needs
Flipping
to go.
on them. Flip-flopping.
I'm flipping the script.
Yeah.
Flipping the fucking script. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, today's morning show is brought to you by kindoffunny.com/store. Now, we told you guys there'd be some new shirts on the store.
This Friday.
This Friday. Guess what? Christmas came 4 days early, because the shirts are up. And guess what? I love this shirt. Andy, you knocked this out of the park.
Thanks,
it's on
Nick.
a heathered black. It makes my guns feel good, even though I haven't worked out in 2 weeks. I got a hairy back, but I don't even think about that right now. Literally the other day, my wife's like, you look like the Wolverine. We got to spray your back down. We got to nair your back a little bit. And I was like, my immune system's compromised. I don't want a depilatory cream to burn my skin right now, because I might get sick. Depilatory cream. Depilatory.
Man, that sounds interesting.
It's a great fun thing. If you have any hair on your body you don't want, I'll spritz you down with the cream. And
I have like 6 on my chest, and I have like maybe 12 around each nipple.
You got to keep the nipple so that way.
But that's it.
The reason you have the nipple hair is so that at night, when Robin wants to find one of those things, she just feels smooth roughage. Found the nipple. You know?
What?
Mama.
To feed it?
I don't know what you guys do with your nasty ass sex life, whatever you guys are gonna do.
Weird.
What are you gonna do? Ladies and gentlemen, go over and check those shirts out. You should get yourself one. I love this Video Games Are Cool shirt. I love the Gundam shirt. I haven't put it on my body yet, but when I do, whoo boy.
So I'm excited about
that.
The Gundam shirt is a 2.5 HD remix of the Kind of Funny Live 3 shirt.
There it is.
And I knew I wanted to redo it. I knew I wanted like people to have another shot to buy it, to get at least something, because you know me and my Gundam obsession.
You are obsessed with Gundam. The Gundam, as they say in Japan.
Are you saying dumb like as if it's dumb?
No, Gundam. Like, goddamn, that's cool.
Oh, that's like the Valentine's card.
Yeah, no, it's
it's
exactly like that.
Gundam, you look fine.
This picture doesn't make it pop the way it does in real life.
I know, exactly.
It is a lot more vibrant. We need to ask them to. I think they took it with natural lighting. The shirt itself. We have one of the shirts here. Do you want to show people?
I got one more, grab it.
Yeah, grab
cool,
that shirt real
got
quick. While he does that, ladies and gentlemen, while Cool Greg's gone, because he is the producer of the show,
right?
And he tells me what I can and can't say. But now that he's gone, oh, he's back. He's back.
Oh, he's back. Oh, he's back.
Let's check this shirt out. Oh, I like that it's on blue, by the way.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. We have enough black shirts. I like that we actually have a blue shirt.
I just love the way the turquoise and the
pink,
pinkish. I mean, it's like I guess so.
You know what it is?
It's like a raspberry.
It's a nice subtle pink.
Sure.
It's a deep pink. It makes you think. It's a pensive pink.
Pensive pink.
A pensive pink.
Depilatory.
We're having all sorts of fun today.
Man.
Let us know in the chat, by the way, if you guys want us to say any other fun words that have lots of syllables.
Thanks for joining, and we are out of here.
Woo, that was the show. That was the show. A couple more housekeeping things, real quick. MCU in review, Guardians of the Galaxy today. This got heated. I will say this. Well, you know what? I'm not going to spoil it for you. Go over and watch, see where we ranked Guardians of the Galaxy in the grand list of all the MCU movies. See if you agree.
Man, that Moray is kind of hardcore, huh?
A little bit on the back there, yeah. Well, it's just we just need more depth. But let us know. The new rankings are in. Where did it sit? I don't know. Is it number 1? Is it number 5? Is it number 10? Did I put it below Black Panther or above Black Panther? Well, we'll see. I like how you tried to call me out, by the way.
I did.
You fucking tried to call me out.
I did. I didn't try. I did.
You don't understand is that people love me. They love you a little bit more.
Yeah.
But when you and I go against each other, mom and dad are fighting.
Yeah.
Got to go back into our room
Yeah.
and develop some sort of weird fetish. You know? Mom and dad are fighting. Maybe I'm attracted to screaming now. Who knows?
Oh, I see what you're going with. I see what you're going with. Yeah.
You know what gets me turned on though, for real though?
Okay, let me hear it.
Subscribers. Now, I talked to Tim about this yesterday, but I wanted to get your opinion on this. I don't think we can consider ourselves successful until our first channel that we ever started, Kind of Funny, youtube.com/kindoffunny, hits 230,000 subscribers. When I was a little baby, you know, not even knowing what's going on in my body, not understanding, not having any faculty, not having any domain over my faculties.
What's this worm hanging from me?
I'm just like, ugh,
Yeah.
I can't even, like, I can barely stand and I don't understand. I'm laughing at stupid shit and shitting myself all the time. But I had the cognizant thought process
16 years
of
old.
knowing that success meant 230,000 subscribers on YouTube. And we're almost there.
We're so close.
We are fewer than 300 subscribers away from 230,000. Do I think to myself, yes, Nick, you predominantly show up on Kind of Funny's main channel, not so much on the games channel. So yes, you want the two channels to compete and you want to win. Yes, I do. Do I know that people mostly come to us for gaming and that's a pipe fucking dream that's never going to happen? Sure.
But the day that we create a trilogy movie, we'll put that on Kind of Funny, and that's where all the subs are going to go, man.
Can we call it Star Wars? The Last Hope?
Can we remake Bill and Ted, Nick and Andy?
Yeah, very easily.
Yeah?
Yeah. Whoa!
But like shot for shot.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure we could find that police station still. I think it's like it's probably like
New York,
West Covina.
Oh, okay.
No, it was like.
Oh, it was California.
It was California.
Yeah, they were all like.
They shot in like I don't know where they shot Bill and Ted's, but I'm sure it was like some like Astoria or Azusa or some shit like that. That's not a real place.
Azusa?
Azusa is a university. I used to date a girl that went to Azusa Pacific. She was super Christian.
Mizuzu.
No, that's Isuzu, and he was a character that was played to sell Suzukis. Tommy Isuzu sold Suzukis in the 80s.
Are you doing a fucking like an acting like warm up? Tommy Isuzu sold Izukis by the seashore.
I don't know. But here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go into the news. We got some fun things to talk about. We're gonna watch the new Fantastic Beasts trailer with Cool Greg. We're gonna give you guys our reactions to that. We're gonna talk about the Irishman. We're gonna talk about Nicolas Cage finally becoming Superman, and then we are gonna go into our deep dive topic. Maybe there'll be some sports as well, which I want to talk to you today about what game I should get great at. We normally don't talk about gaming content here, but I want to compete, and if I have to bring a subtle hint of video games to this channel, just so that Kind of Funny Prime can be the bigger brother that it needs to be.
You're right.
Because right now, Kind of Funny Games is the little brother, and it's kicking our ass. It's the little more successful, sexier, you know,
It's Blake Griffin
sleeker.
and his older brother nobody cared about.
Nobody cared about, right?
He went to
It's-
OU and he got drafted, but then he's out of the league now.
Exactly, right, exactly. Like, I'm trying to think of another analog to that that's not a nerdy fucking sports reference.
Right.
But I'm trying to think of movies. All I can think of is Alec Baldwin. He's the
James
older brother.
Cameron and
Phil Cameron,
and
his older
Jeff
brother.
Cameron. Jeff Cameron, not doing great, right?
I'll tell you, here it is. Here you go. Bo Bridges to Jeff Bridges.
Bo Burnham.
And I think Bo Bridges is older, but I could be wrong now. Now that I'm thinking about that, I think actually Jeff Bridges is older. It doesn't fucking matter. Ladies and gentlemen.
Did Michael Douglas' dad die yet?
Kirk Douglas?
Yeah.
He was alive as of the last Academy Awards because I think they wheeled him out, and he wasn't looking so good.
Yeah,
But
he's
wheeled him
he's
out.
up there, man. He's 142.
He is 107.
107, man.
He is the same age that when the temperature gets to that level of heat, you don't want to go outside.
Yeah.
You know, like you're from Texas, right?
Yeah.
You're from you're from the RIV.
I'm from the RGV, the Rio Grande Valley.
How hot did it get in the Rio Grande Valley?
The thing is, the heat in the Rio Grande Valley is similar to Austin's in the summer, but tack on some humidity on there. The absolute worst.
Okay.
So in the summers, you're looking at, I don't know, 98, 102. But let's throw some humidity in there too to sort of just ratchet it up. You know? It's like an extra element.
Well, see, I grew up in Riverside where there was no humidity, and when you'd go to Palm Springs, it'd be 110. Greg Miller, ladies and gentlemen, with Mon Vaughn, the Christmas fairy on his fucking mug.
Madame Carnival, how you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
Good, you?
Good. Are we doing the show at some point this week? Because
you and me.
I'm excited
I'm coming
about
with a Tomb Raider review, hot from
Whoa!
San Francisco premiere.
Woo!
Watching that
I
tonight?
think it's just a screening.
It's hey.
But what does that mean?
You gotta
What's
sell
the
it to
difference between a
people.
screening and a premiere?
It's not like it's not like a red carpet.
Oh.
It's just like, the movie's playing.
Fun fact though, one time we saw a
Take
screening
your own red
of
carpet.
one time we saw a screening of The Fast and Furious 7, and Tyrese was there.
That's cool.
It was a joke. He was like, hey everyone, I'm Tyrese. And then left. And I was like,
he's like, hey, can you buy me a ticket? Because
Vin Diesel fired me from the last movie. I need money. I got a kid.
He's like scalping.
He's just selling parts of his body outside. He's like, who wants Tyrese's thumb? What's up, man? It's going well.
It's all right, yeah.
We've had a couple technical hiccups,
before, yeah.
some bitrate issues, some audio issues, but it's par for the course here.
Point out that Kevin broke this up here. This is broken.
I didn't point out Kevin broke it. I pointed out that it was broken.
The ticker?
Yeah, Kevin last night told me yesterday. He's like, I don't want to get excited, but I think I fixed the new sub part over here. But that's still blank, and now there's double text over here.
Great, sweet. I love that.
Well, I'm sure it got
We read the
accidentally
subs at
moved.
the end of
Also
it.
on the far left, I believe there is like a line on the screen. I think there's just a white line of pixels.
Great.
Whenever we cut to this shot, when it's like windowed, Nick over here.
So the thing isn't all the way over?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Thanks for telling us that on there.
Listen,
not anyone else,
Kevin.
I got a tweet about it.
Kevin does a lot of things very well. Attention to small details, his eyes just don't see them.
Right.
When it comes to very fine audio details or visual details, he's moving too fast. It's like when the Flash runs really fast and he can't read newspaper print.
That happens to him.
Well, I don't know. What was
Did you talk about Jeffrey Dean Morgan yet?
No.
Saw a little hot news thing out there that's going around today.
What is
that
it?
He would love to be Batman in Flashpoint. So that's
Oh, that would be awesome. That would actually
He knows
be
the
really
history
good.
of the character too. Pretty excited about that.
What about Macaulay Culkin?
As Joker, great.
No, it's Batman.
No, I don't think that.
He would
work.
make a great Batman.
I haven't seen him
What was
lately.
that story from?
I haven't seen him lately. I don't know.
Mr. Yasman, where the fuck were you on that one? You know I look to you for actual news stories.
That doesn't look familiar at all. Okay.
Mr. Yasman's been streaming as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that.
So is Andy. Twitch.tv/Andy Cortez.
I'll tell you one thing right now, folks. By the way, Greg, we're gonna put up a poll. I'm telling you this because I know that you like to vote on polls. We have 3 people Andy has carefully selected from the community that I can give my Twitch, my Amazon Prime sub to. I do it every month.
I do too. Remember, I do it too in the show.
You gave people real money though, and you're stupid for that.
No, I give kind of funny real money.
Okay, why? You're just giving yourself
Because
money.
I'm already locked into it.
That's pretty cool. I keep giving Alfredo money every month. I don't even know if he switches anymore.
You weren't here. He came through this past weekend. He's like, I just live on gold now. His whole house is gold.
He just walks around. He's like, I'm moving so slow because my pants and my shirt are made of gold.
Yeah.
He's just this.
Yeah.
He can't really move.
It's a good workout.
Chainmail.
That's why he's all ripped.
That's why he's
suck
jacked
that
out.
Jeff Ramsey teat.
Hey man, I'll do it. I'll suck any part
So
of Jeff Ramsey.
here are the 3
anyone wants me
people
to suck.
That are up for
Nick's
subs.
Prime subscription.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, Teddy Chinaris.
Yeah.
I did that.
He's been kind of alive. Redhead dude,
Billy
really young.
Chinaris' brother.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank
Teddy
you.
Chinaris, Jay Jamrock,
Of course.
Sancho West.
Now here's the deal. Here's how we keep this show interesting.
Sure.
We're gonna put it out. The person who gets the fewest votes gets my sub. Because I like the underdog.
But that's gonna motivate people not to vote at all, and then it's just like
They don't know
we have
that.
No community.
Nobody. I'm not gonna tell people that. I'm not gonna tell
Here's
people
where
that.
I'm gonna go.
Because next month maybe I'll do it middle guy. Middle guy
Here's what
gets the
I'm
vote.
gonna immediately disqualify Sancho West.
He lost his job recently.
Too bad he also competes with us for jobs. Remember that time he hosted that Naughty Dog stream that we could have clearly hosted? Sorry, from now on, fuck Sancho West.
What? No, whoa,
And I'm
whoa.
not gonna say I'm the reason he lost his job, but
Greg makes calls. People lose jobs.
exactly, it's true.
Where does he work?
Nowhere now.
I'll tell you what.
J-Rog,
Hey, Jilly,
I say vote that way.
Hey, Jilly
'Cause he's
Neutron
been
in the
around
chat.
forever.
You want your job still?
I think he might have been in the old Game Over Greggy Twitch subs.
Yeah, he was.
And then the other guy, redhead guy, whose name I don't
Teddy
remember. but I do know his
Chinaris.
face.
Yeah.
Teddy Chinaris.
Yeah.
I just think he's so young. He got plenty of time. You know what I mean?
Plenty of time.
He's in. He's.
What are you gonna buy some bubble gum with that Twitch Prime? What are you gonna do?
Right? You can't.
Yeah.
So I'm confused now. Who am I giving this to?
Sancho
Who does
West.
the Grandmaster want me to give?
J.J. Rock.
J.J. Abrams?
No.
Sancho West.
If J.J. Abrams Twitch streams it as a partner, yeah, you give it to him.
That'd be really cool.
He
huh?
doesn't need that
What do you
money.
think he'd play? What would J.J. Abrams play on his Twitch
flute.
stream? Just the flute.
IRL stream
The
with him.
skin flute?
I'm gonna put that on the Twitter
All right,
poll.
what's his
Did I hear you making
yeah,
fun of this cup too?
it's a dumb cup.
It's just old looking.
I think it's Andrea's, isn't it? Yeah, it's got an A on it. You're drinking that Andrea's.
Oh,
Listen,
Andrea!
what is JJ Rock's arms? What's his Twitch
JJ
stream?
Rocks?
Jay,
They're making fun of your cup.
My A cup?
we love it. We
Nick was
love it,
making fun of
Andrew.
Let me ask you a question real quick. 2 questions, real. These are real questions. A, did you make this cup yourself?
No, it was gifted to me.
Okay. B, did someone go to my grandma Scarpino's special room where no one's allowed and steal this cup and give it to you?
No, I think it's from Anthropology.
That makes 100% of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's like the girliest girly coffee mug ever.
It's so amazing because it's so big, but the handle is so small
Yeah.
that you would
Dainty.
think that it would hurt. Like, you can only fit one finger in there. You
Oh, it
think it would
hurts.
hurt your knuckle.
Yeah,
after
I'm
a
sore
while.
already. Yeah.
Because it's not made for your man hands.
So what do you
it's
do?
made for
You
my
got-
dainty lady hands.
What you have to do is you have to hold it like you're sick.
Yeah. Like Superman 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Scratch the back of the neck.
Oh, got scratch in the neck.
Yeah. Oh, let me put it on the Twitter
I like
poll.
it.
Thanks.
I like it.
What would
It's a lot of cream in
Did you want to? It's not
JJ
mine. It's Andy's. Did you want?
Abrams.
Is there any coffee in there?
No, we don't do that
It
here.
just looks like milk, you guys.
You know how we
She's
do
just
it.
drinking hot milk.
Remember that day you brought pancakes and
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh, that's so nice," and then we ate all of the pancakes, and Kevin put the pancakes strategically so that wherever he walked, he would walk by a pancake
And just grab
and then
one?
halved it until it was nothing.
Which one was your favorite?
I didn't have any of them because I have resolve.
Birthday one?
I have resolve. I have because I treat my body like a temple until it decides to turn on me, like it did, and it
Sometimes
thrust
that
me into the
happens.
steely cold grip of death, and I fought my way back for you,
Thank you.
so that we could one day host the morning show together.
I'm waiting for the invite.
I'm pretty sure you got the invite. Are you doing it this Friday with me?
Oh, are we hosting together?
I don't know if Greg reached out.
No
We'll talk
one
about it
told
after
me
this.
who I was hosting with.
It
It
was
said,
me.
will you host the morning show?
Yeah,
No, yeah,
of
we've
course
got-
I will.
Well, that's exciting.
History making.
It was one of those. Yeah. If Andrea can't do it, Andy will do it.
Well, you said you do it, but I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm the
twice.
backup.
I haven't done the show with her yet.
No,
I
I'm
thought
the
it'd be fun
backup.
for the audience to see
I'm-
our witty back and forth.
I'm totally. Yeah.
We're going to be intellectually fencing back and forth
Sure.
on all the important issues, like whether or not she stole that cup from my grandma Scarpino.
I did, and it was gifted to me by a graphic designer that I used to work with back at Clever.
Okay.
Well,
We'll agree to disagree.
Andrea.
She created the logo for
Great.
Workman's Games.
That's
This is a real person, you guys.
I know. We believe you. We
Okay.
100%.
I forgot what I
believe
was
you.
going to tell you.
I'm gonna go continue doing my work now.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Don't forget, it's Fancy Friday. Dress up, Scarpino.
Fancy Friday.
This is why
What?
She makes me wanna,
Thirsty
like,
Thursday. We're
she's
gonna
like,
drink fucking.
You have to
kegs
be
or
an
what?
adult.
Let's go.
You have to wear pants.
Wicked
These are the
Wednesdays.
things that Andrea
Dress like a
makes
witch.
us do. All right, what's this guy's name? J.J. Abrams? J.J. Armstrong?
A.M. No, 2 J's.
J.J.
A.M.
What is he, a DJ? DJ AM?
R.O.G.
JJ
Yeah, J.
Amrog?
Jamrog. J. Jamrog.
This guy right here?
Yeah.
J. Jamrog.
Right.
Okay. Let's see if I'm ready.
Sancho
for this
West,
yet.
we'll get you next time. I'm sorry everybody here disappointed you.
Subscribe free. Guess what? J. Jamrog.
Yeah?
You got it, baby. You got the coveted Nick sub.
Woo!
That's how easy it is, ladies and
Look at
gentlemen.
that.
I did it in 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Impressive. Have
Joey
we
was right. Do I hate saying that? Yeah, I fucking hate
Did
saying
we
that.
talk news at all?
Yeah, let's get into some news. First news story. New Fantastic Beasts trailer. Cool, Greg. Let me double check we got audio on this bad mother, and then we're gonna watch this together.
I don't give a
This
shit
might get
about
claimed,
this.
by the way, but if it does, tell Tim it's your fault. Okay? Okay.
You care about this, Cool?
Fuck yeah, he does.
Do you like part
It's
one?
canon.
I mean, enough. I'm not obsessed with it the way I am with
Right.
Harry Potter,
Nobody
but
is.
I do like it.
That's why I don't want to give it a shot. I feel like, I don't know.
It'll
Let's
get
play the
better.
thing.
Go for it. Let's see this. Well, there it is, baby.
Yeah.
Cool, Greg can operate.
I have some questions for you, Professor.
This is a surprise.
There's a rumor that Newt Scamander is headed to Paris.
I love
I
it.
know he's working under your orders. What do you have to say for yourself, Dumbledore?
If you'd ever had the pleasure to teach him, you'd know Newt is not a great follower of orders. The time's coming, Newt,
This looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm all about this.
Fuck, this looks great.
when you're gonna have to pick a side. Are you going somewhere?
No, we're going somewhere. Jeez.
Yep, I'm in. Cool, Greg. I want when this comes out, you and me, we're going on a date together. We're gonna go see this. We're gonna see this, and we're gonna go to a Jay-Z concert afterwards. It's gonna be a double,
He's going to be in town?
double threat.
Goes against Grindelwald.
Yeah, San Jose.
It has to be you.
16th.
I totally misread the word crimes. I thought it said creamus.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
The
word looked weird to me.
You're so good at so many things.
The word
Reading,
looked
not
weird
one
to
of
me.
those. Not one of those.
Spelling though, so that's weird.
I'm great at spelling.
You are great at spelling.
I'm fucking phenomenal at spelling.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts comes out. I'm lukewarm on it, right? I watched it. It's fun. It's got one of my favorite all-time comic actors in it, Dan Fogler. Love him.
Right.
Did he snub me for 6 months in a row and then finally get back to me and then snub me for another 6 months? Yes.
I remember that whole.
It's still going on. It's still going on. I'm still trying to get Dan Fogler's attention, but the fact of the matter is, I will do it one day. I think he's just testing me. Like how in Fight Club, they made Meatloaf stand outside for 3 days before they let him into the Fight Club, and then he dies.
How persistent can this guy be, sort of thing?
Basically, like, how much do you want it?
Right.
And he and I are going back and forth. We're intellectually sparring right now. And you know what, Dan Fogler? I am your equal. I will prove that to you with my fucking resolve. Do you understand me? But that comes out. I love it. It's an okay movie. It kind of comes and goes. Here's what I like about this. We're getting back to the roots of Harry Potter, okay? One thing that's cool about Fantastic Beasts is that it opens up the world. For the most part, I don't know how familiar you are with Harry Potter, but for the most part, we're sticking around Hogwarts, right?
Yeah.
We're in England. We're not really going anywhere else. We're seeing parts of England. We're seeing the Ministry of Magic, but those are the two main set pieces, right? You got the village where people go drink the butterbeer, but we're not really giving a shit about that. The Howling House, all that stuff. Come back. We're mostly in Hogwarts. It's where a lot of this is happening. There's a platform. There's a ministry, but Hogwarts, right? They announced Fantastic Beasts, and we're like, oh, we're going to see what the American wizards are going to look like in the 20s. And it's super cool. Now we're going to see a little bit more about what the Parisian wizard world is. That sounds cool, too. But this is the one thing that I was hoping they'd do with this, and the one thing I'm excited about, is it has to be rooted in real Harry Potter. Like, it has to be rooted in the foundation of Harry Potter, which is Hogwarts, which is that world that we know is familiar. And the fact that we're going and seeing that we're seeing a younger Dumbledore, makes me really wish this whole series was about young Dumbledore. I really wish it was about the relationship between him and Grindelwald and how they had sort of like, they had a love affair, it broke apart, one's evil, one's good, and they eventually have to fight each other. I think that's really cool. Newt Scamander? Not a very compelling character.
Newt Scamander looks exactly like my former roommate. Everybody go to Instagram.com/AKA Star Wars Kid.
Let's go right now. Cool.
My buddy Travis.
Instagram.com/AKA Star Wars Kid.
What's his real name? Eddie. What's his real name?
Eddie Redmayne.
Every time I see Eddie Redmayne, I'm like, that looks like my former roommate and good friend Travis English.
Okay.
Like the hair, right? That doesn't work a whole lot, right? Because he has different looking hair. What sort of sets Newt Scamander apart?
This guy's way better looking than Eddie Redmayne.
Every time I see Eddie Redmayne, I'm like, God, Travis, you look like this dude.
Can you click on the one where he's shirtless doing Kylo Ren? Good for him.
Tall, handsome dude, just got married.
Why is he so tall? I don't like it.
He's a tall dude.
Is that his wife?
Yeah.
Scroll down, let's see her.
Kirsten.
Oh, she's cute. Let's click on that picture. She a chef?
Doesn't he look like Eddie Redmayne?
No, he looks literally nothing like Eddie Redmayne. Nothing.
Really?
He looks more like Jared Leto than Eddie Redmayne.
No, I think he's got to have his hair down. If he does his hair like him, every time I see Eddie Redmayne, God, it's fucking Travis. It's crazy.
You're good at a lot of things, but picking which celebrities your friends look most like is not one of them.
I'm the fucking best at that, dude.
You're not.
I am the best at pointing out, oh, that guy looks like fucking whoever. Bill Parcells.
Greedy Ears in the chat says, I'll be honest, they look nothing alike.
Greedy Ears, open your goddamn eyes.
Nate Sticker says, nah, I don't see it.
Nate
Not
Stickers,
even a little bit, says the Steve 9X.
Open your eyes, you're blind.
You're out of your fucking gourd, says Nick Scarpino.
Andy has facial blindness from Arrested Development. I don't see faces.
I know you know a lot of the community members, so choose them right now and tell me what celebrities look like.
Choose a community member right now.
It's in the chat.
Okay, that's in the chat. Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Zyger looks like Wicket from Star Wars.
All right, let's see.
He looks like, he does. He
Easy.
looks a lot like Wicked from Star Wars.
Easy.
He does. That was really good.
Good challenge,
That was
though.
really good.
Way to challenge me. Fucking knocked that out of the park.
Here's the deal.
Mark McGuire
Every
down the center. Home run
single
steroids.
solitary time that I feel like you are letting me down, you fucking bring it right back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Wicket.
it's an Ewok.
You fucking nailed
Right
it.
now?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sure Zyger really appreciates that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's the first time he's ever heard that. God, I hate that you're drinking out of that mug.
Yeah, I hate it.
Let's go.
I hate
Why
it.
did you pick it?
Because here's why I picked
what
this
we
mug.
need.
Shh. Here's why I picked this fucking mug.
Fucking shush me.
Sorry.
You asshole.
I know. I'm getting it from Kevin. Kevin always shushes people.
Kevin's a dick.
Here's why I fucking hate this. Why I hate using this mug.
Yeah.
Because my Splatoon mug is in the sink. Why? Because somebody's always using my fucking Splatoon mug. It was given to me as a gift. It's bigger. It has more ounceage.
Yeah.
And that's my mug. Every time I get here, it's always being used.
Here's what I will say. When I had my bout with Death, right? When Death and I brushed up against each other.
When was it?
And we kind of found each other attractive, but we decided, no, now is not the time for this relationship to burgeon. Last week, right? I thought originally that I got some sort of communicable disease. And I thought, the first thought was, we have been drinking out of all the mugs. Cool Greg does a great job of cleaning everything sometimes. You know, like he'll go in there and do the dishes and stuff. We don't ask him to, but he's just awesome like that. But I think to myself, we're not really sanitizing any of this stuff. We're not putting all of our eateryware, like our flatware and like the silverware and the mugs, into a machine that will superheat them, like a dishwasher, so that they're actually sanitized. So I'm thinking to myself, we're basically we're all fucking each other is what I'm saying. We're all inside of each other all the time. What I think we should do is get mugs printed out with our names and then only use our mugs. Like we'll have a couple guest mugs that will make sure we stay really clean. But for the most part, Woods gets a mug, Baker gets a mug, Elise gets a picture.
Why we didn't use only kind of funny mugs? Because when I watch podcasts, that'd make me want to buy kind of funny.
Well, because no, it's a great idea. It's a really great idea. We did that for a while, and then we got lazy and stopped doing it. Sure, so if you want to spearhead the kind of funny mug being the thing, I think that'd be a great idea.
I'm about that, but I'm really, I love my Sasha Banks cups.
See, this is the problem, right? So I love this Christmas cup. Why? Because it's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay.
Because nothing says comedy more than a funny thing that you can't read on a mug. Like the other day, I was at Punchline, and one of the comics got randomly picked to go host. And the person that picked him was like, hey, you want to host tonight? And the guy's like, yeah, I'll totally host. He goes, cool. You broke the first rule of comedy, because he was wearing this giant graphic tee that said Venom on it. And it was like, and he was like, that's a terrible shirt. Never wear that again. It was fucking hilarious.
That's awesome.
I was like, so you basically, I'm like, did you just pick him so that you can fuck with him? And he's like, yeah, 100%. I'm like, that's what we do at comedy. We basically ruin people's lives just for one stupid joke.
Sure.
It's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go on to this next news story. This comes from Page 6, says, The Irishman could be Scorsese's most expensive film yet. The film has a purported budget of $175 million, which I like, and here's why. Because clearly, he's got a lot of money left over from that terrible movie he did about people in Boston, where it's like basically was Reservoir Dogs at the end. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like some parts were super serious.
Oscar award-winning?
The rest of the things were like Alec Baldwin bumping into shit and just
Oscar
sweating.
award-winning?
Like at one part, Alec Baldwin puts his hand on something and just a sweat mark drips down from it. And he's big Alec Baldwin, which reminds me of my brother, because my brother kind of bumps into shit too sometimes.
I'm excited to see how The Irishman eventually gets sort of built into the MCU. Like, who's he going to team up with? How are we going to see this affect Infinity War?
It is pretty crazy. And here's the deal. Yeah. I'm wondering when they're going to get Italian Man.
Yeah.
Where basically his superpower is that he just makes the world's best pizza, second only to his mom's pizza.
Irishman, Italian Man, and Wasp, just all together, fighting
Wasp.
Whatever.
When you put all three of those together, Wasp takes on a completely different meaning.
Does it?
Yeah. That's awesome. That's really good. That would be, if we actually had the creative bandwidth to do stuff, we would do a short where it's like the Irishman, the Italian Man, and Wasp would just be the super white Anglo-Saxon Protestant guy that's like very proper and prim and super racist against the other guys.
Is that what a wasp is?
That's what it's a derogatory term.
Oh, I was doing Ant-Man and Wasp.
I know, that's why it's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
It's just the Irishman and Wasp.
Oh.
It's like, it'd be like if you want to get super hardcore about it, it'd be the Irishman, Wasp, and WAP. Because that's WAP is a derogatory term for Italians. It's an acronym that stands for Without Papers. It was a stamp that people used to get when they
really?
immigrated to the country because they didn't have any papers, any documentation. They would just come in and be like, oh, Mamma Mia, I want to help make the pizza. And they'd be like, all right, you're in. WAS, and like WAP. And then people would call, you fucking WAP. And then after a certain point, Italians just were like, we're so lazy, like lackadaisical because of all the carbs we eat. We don't give a shit what you call us. You call us whatever you want.
I could go for some pasta right now, man.
It's too
Shrimp linguine?
It's too cold outside.
Shrimp linguine.
Well, Andrea's here. You want to go to Spaghetti Factory?
I have Olive Garden gift cards.
Maybe it's an Olive Garden day. We'll see.
Maybe it's an Olive Garden day.
I'm excited about this. This is the first time that he's doing something for Netflix. We'll see what happens. I have Casino and Goodfellas queued up on my Netflix queue right now.
I need to rewatch Casino.
Have you seen Goodfellas lately?
Yeah, I saw it like 3 weeks ago.
It's so fucking
when
good.
it first came out on
What did you think
Netflix.
of Goodfellas?
I've always loved it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I rewatched Casino last year thinking I was like, I don't remember liking this movie that much. I was crazy.
I don't remember anything about Casino.
It's good.
Like, I remember a family member might have been watching it, and I stumbled upon into it, but I don't remember a goddamn thing about it.
It's got a lot of the cues from Goodfellas.
I may as well have not seen it.
It's a decidedly different story. Don't scratch your mic. It's really good. It's really fucking good. And De Niro is the main character, and he plays a completely different character than he plays in Goodfellas. Pesci plays the exact same character though, like literally the same. It's almost like they stole him from one movie and put him in the other, but it doesn't matter. Ooh, this is fun. Bring this up. Margot Robbie in negotiations to play Sharon Tate in Quentin Tarantino's new film. Of course, that film is going to be about that time period of the Charlie Manson murders and all that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see her. Damn, she looks a lot like Sharon Tate. Whoa, that's weird. Of course, Margot Robbie having a great career right now.
Weren't they also saying that she looks like Jamie Presley?
Well, she looks exactly like Jamie Presley, who looks exactly like Jamie King. Like all three of those actresses look exactly the same. Cool. I'll wait to see what this one is. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this Quentin Tarantino doing a period piece like this, but we'll see. It's Tarantino.
I mean, I'm down with it. I'm down with whatever he does.
You down with it? You down like a clown? Cool. Next news story. Cool, Greg. Nicolas Cage will finally play Superman. Are you familiar with when Tim Burton was going to make Nicolas Cage Superman and Superman Lives?
Yes, because that was the only time that I had any close relation to a comic book.
Really?
I did not grow up with comics. We didn't have comic shops.
We had comic shops, but my parents would not give me any money because my mom deemed it as stupid and a waste of space and money. So I would get like $5 and I could either go see a movie, and like I would get just enough to go see a movie, get a gigantic Reese's peanut butter cups, a big Coke, and a popcorn. That was all I got for the week. So if I wanted a comic book, I would have to forego one of the aforementioned items, and I was not willing to do that. I was not willing to part with my num-nums.
We had a comic book shop called Dave's and Alex's.
That's a terrible name for a comic book shop.
It was like a collector, like they had sports memorabilia and they had like some nerd stuff or whatever, but I didn't really understand comic books. I didn't understand how they worked, like issues daunting. And whatever.
And it was always funny because you'd go and you'd be like, what is this? And there was always the asshole who seemed like an adult but was probably only in his early 20s that worked behind the counter, who was super pretentious and was like, you don't understand how Batman and Predator could fight each other? You're not gonna fucking...
Well, I was also like 10 or whatever.
I was also
so I was visiting Arkansas. I would visit Arkansas in the summer and visit my cousin, and they had a comic book shop, and I bought like my first... I bought some Spider-Man comics, but I also bought a Wizard magazine. And Wizard talked about everything going on in comics news or whatever.
Yep.
And it had like the Photoshop of Nicolas Cage with the long hair playing in a Superman costume.
Yeah.
And it talked about how that movie was like in the works, and this is all going on, and I was like, wow, this is... I remember being a kid being like, oh, Nicolas Cage is Superman, interesting.
There's a great documentary that I'm pretty sure John Schnepp did that documentary.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it's called.
The death of Superman Returns,
Lives, something like that. It's awesome. And they've got all this behind the scenes footage of him trying on the suit. I think it would have been very, very cool. Because I look back on it and I think to myself, Nicolas Cage as Superman, that's the dumbest thing. But I remember thinking Michael Keaton as Batman is stupid.
Well, Heath Ledger's Joker.
It was weird. They're all casting choices.
That's why whenever anybody is casted in a superhero movie, I do not judge it anymore. Because we learned from Heath Ledger.
You never know. You never know what's going on.
Like
you never know if they nail the audition.
Kristen Wiig, everybody's kind of going crazy over being Cheetah or whatever. But like clearly, Patty Jenkins is seeing something in this, right? And so I'm gonna trust them, right? And when Heath Ledger was cast as Joker, it was a fucking joke.
It wasn't a joke.
It was.
It wasn't. Let's be honest. It wasn't as ridiculous as Nicolas Cage as Superman.
But when
I heard that Nicolas Cage was going to be Superman, I was like, that is the dumbest idea ever. First off, he's not jacked. But then you start thinking about it, you're like, why does the character have to be super jacked? Why does he have to be this? Why does it have to be anything? It's Superman. He's just an alien that comes from another planet. And what I love about that is, you go back and watch a lot of that creative, the creative that went into that movie, a lot of the storyboards they did, a lot of the writing they did, a lot of the ideas behind it, and a lot of that DNA found its way to Man of Steel, which is really, really cool. Like a lot of it being more of a sci-fi film, of him being more like an alien and less of a superhero. It's really, really cool. I definitely recommend
it was
that.
a joke, Nick. People, yes. Everybody's like, the guy, the heartthrob from A Knight's Tale and fucking 10 Things I Hate About You. Well, this guy's playing Joker. Are you fucking with me?
I don't remember it being that big of an uproar as
it was, dude.
Reaction.
It was.
It was not nearly as close
to the reaction in 1988 or whenever they announced that Michael Keaton was going to be Batman, because he was a fucking comedic actor. Prior to that, he'd done Gung Ho, Mr. Mom, and like 3 other movies that you're like, this dude's a fucking, he was a stand-up.
And then later on, his best work of all time, Multiplicity.
Yeah, actually, really good movie.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Love that
Harold
movie.
Ramis classic. Real quick, before we read the details of the story, I did want to give late great Henry in the chat a quick shout out. He goes, pretty much all Tarantino does now are period pieces, Nick.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he doesn't do period pieces. And then I think, except for Django, except for Hateful Eight, he's right. He does a lot of period pieces.
Yeah, he's been doing that recently.
Yeah, he's been pretty much waist deep in period pieces lately.
And Hateful Eight counts as like 2 movies,
Good
pretty
call.
much.
It's
like
15 movies.
Yeah.
I saw that in theaters. I was like, thank God there's an intermission in
Yeah.
this, because it's long. I have not wanted to go back and watch that movie again. I don't think I ever will. I liked it, but I was like, once is enough.
Still haven't seen it.
It's good. It's on Netflix. You should
I need
watch
to, yeah.
watch
It's
it.
one of those I need to watch. But
I think it's going to be great if you can pause it occasionally and go pee-pee. Because it's really long. And it's really long like a play that my brother used to make me watch, because my brother would do all these set designs for plays, and you'd go and sit, and they'd be the most boring play
Inglourious
ever.
Basterds also.
Oh yeah.
People,
yeah.
Panzer and Zegerst.
Yeah, in fact, you
Seagrass.
Jackie Brown, also a period piece. There's a lot of, actually no, I think that's current day.
Kill Bill.
70s. Kill Bill, not a period piece.
Right, but
Different
it was
genres.
about that period in
It
time.
broaches different. Well, there was a period of time in which
Yeah.
Kill Bill was in the theaters. So yeah, that did. That actually. There you go. Well, anyway, back to Iodine in the story. He's gonna voice the new Superman in Teen Titans Go. Can't wait for this. Largely because I guess people were speculating that they were thinking about turning
I'm glad he's
the
working.
storyline from Tim Burton's Superman Lives into an animated movie. And if that comes from this, I am 100% in. I am fucking down to see what that story would look like. Because as a kid, you have to realize, we live in an era right now that is where nerds reign supreme. We live in an era where every 2 months, something fucking awesome comes out into theaters
We're so lucky.
that we can then go and shit on, right? We got Infinity War coming up. We got a Han Solo movie coming up. We have all these things. I cannot wait to be super excited about them. And then the second I am a little bit disappointed, just tear them apart.
You're right.
Okay. When I was a kid, we had knockoff Spider-Man movies made by Canon Films. We had a Punisher movie starring Dolph Lundgren that was terrible. And then we got the 1989 Batman, which was a studio-released, Warner Brothers-backed Batman movie. That was the first time I remember thinking, holy shit, this is a brand new thing. I fucking loved it. I saw it 3 times in 1 week. It was so dark on screen that the last scene, you couldn't tell what was going on in it, and I didn't care. I did not care. Then we get Batman Returns, and I'm like, this is weird, but I'm still in. And then the grumblings of him doing a Superman movie happen. And I think to myself, this is awesome. It's like a cinematic universe that Tim Burton is creating. And then Tim Burton's out. Michael Keaton says, if Tim Burton's not there, I'm out. And then Joel Schumacher steps in and just obliterates everything that Tim Burton set up. Just obliterates the entire thing.
And Johnny Depp comes in, time for me to be Batman.
I don't think Johnny
Are you
Depp is ever
English or
Batman.
what, Johnny Depp? What's the deal?
Captain Jack Sparrow. That was my Kirk. I did Kirk.
You did, yeah. What was it?
Anyway, I don't know. Animated Teen Titans. There you go. Andy.
What's up?
Now, we're running a little long on the show today.
We sure are.
But I think you've asked for this. And I am nothing.
You're going to grant...
I am nothing if not a benevolent host.
Right.
Right? I love you. I haven't seen you in a while. So I wanted to actually, as a show of good faith, give you 15 seconds for sports today.
Whoa.
Do we have the
I
intro?
don't know if we have it queued up. So we might have to stall
Well,
a little
I
bit.
just heard Cool Greg move really fast.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening.
It's all good. Yeah, he's going to try. He's going to. I think it's now properly named in our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find it. It's a private link, but Cool Greg can find it since he has login privileges.
You know, we could probably just download that and play it off the computer.
Oh, I think it is actually in OBS.
Yeah.
I think it actually is in OBS.
Yeah. We don't have to jerk.
Let me see if I'm doing this.
All right, get it right. Get it right.
Get it right. It's on the calendar every day, and somehow we don't do it.
So you're saying you're putting shit on the calendar instead of doing the shit that you're supposed to be doing on the calendar.
Are
we done with the intro yet?
It's just done.
Just stop the intro.
It just finished.
There it is.
It just finished.
There it is. And go.
Last night, the Spurs were obliterated by the Rockets. The Rockets are one of the best teams in the NBA, and I would be shocked if they are not in the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors.
I would be shocked too.
The Spurs have dropped to rank 10 in the Western Conference. If they miss the playoffs this year, it'll be the first time they don't make the playoffs since 1997, Greg Popovich's first year in the NBA. The Spurs have made the playoffs since 1998. You believe that? That's a long time,
I
dude.
believe it. I'm a
20
huge
years
Spurs
straight.
fan.
20 years straight. Kirk Cousins has signed with the Minnesota Vikings. This is breaking news. An $84 million deal. Cousins is 29 years old. He was franchise tagged every year by the Washington Redskins. Now he's going to go to Minnesota. Good luck, Minnesota, because you're getting Kirk Cousins.
All right, Andy, ladies and gentlemen, that was 15 seconds of sports. By Andy.
Thanks, guys.
Go Spurs.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Andy, we're getting a little long here. And I can feel the ghost of Andrea Renee about to peek her head around the corner, but I did want to ask you this question. Now, as you know, I'm trying to bolster the numbers on this channel.
Right.
I think one of the ways of doing that is I'm going to subtly bring gaming to this channel.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that through me.
Okay.
I want to get secretly good at one first-person shooter, but I don't know which one it is. You've mentioned Fortnite. I have maybe Rainbow Six Siege is on the table. Maybe PUBG's on the table. Maybe I'll go back to old school Counter-Strike. My roots.
Your
roots. My
We're
roots.
on PlayStation 2.
Okay. PlayStation 2. We'll throw that on the
Red
table.
Faction.
What game, in your expert opinion, should I get good at?
Here's my thing.
Okay.
Pretty soon, Nick, we're going to record we're going to have a first-person recording day where we play first-person games for party mode.
Okay.
And we will record probably about 4 or 5 episodes.
Okay.
We are going to be playing Fortnite, and we are also going to be playing Rainbow Six Siege's Outbreak mode. Rainbow Six Siege's systems are a little bit more complicated than Fortnite, and I would love for you to be prepared for when we finally get to that day. And if you could get mildly good at Rainbow Six Siege, you and I could lead this fucking team of glory, man. Right, man.
I'm in.
You're in?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Are you going to dedicate your time to Rainbow Six Siege?
I'm going to dedicate what little time I dedicate to video games to only Rainbow Six Siege and whatever else I want to play.
So 1 hour every 4 weeks.
What? Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I'm into it, man.
Great.
I want to get so good that I hand Alfredo Diaz his ass at Rainbow Six every time he goes out. I want to demoralize him to the point where he thinks he's nothing anymore. Because right now, he and Jeff Ramsey are hanging out, fucking driving in their Corvettes or whatever they do.
You're so jealous of Alfredo right now. He's with Jeff Ramsey every day. You believe that?
I just miss Jeff.
Dude, I miss Funhouse, man. I miss hanging out with Kovic.
Let's see. Can we send Elise a video telling her how much we miss her?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that real quick.
Let's do that.
That makes me happy.
Instagram, Twitter.
Whatever you want. Twitter. Twitter sounds fun.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Hey, Elise. It's Andy here in the morning show with Nick.
Hey, it's Nick. Hi.
We just thinking about you. Miss you.
It was cool when you were on the show. You should come back up. I mean, Andy's here. He's kind of a very far second to you. But, whatever.
Yeah,
if you're back in town. If you're back in town. I'm not saying, if you just happen to be in Northern California, just come back by.
Swing on by. Swing on by.
That's
cool,
so meta. We recorded an episode of something, of the Geostorm podcast, in the episode of this podcast.
Right.
Which is super cool.
Free content for you guys out there.
God, man, you guys are getting such great value.
You guys are fucking lucky, dude.
Such great value. Okay, let's quickly read some tips, and then we will go into PS I Love His Best Friend, and then I will figure out where I'm eating lunch today because I forgot to bring my lunch.
Yeah, we're
so much for meal prep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't look at the clock. Don't look at the entryway into the studio. We're gonna be fine.
Cool, girl, close the curtains so she doesn't come in. Because she won't. If she sees the curtains, she'll get confused.
She will. She won't understand how it's going. Okay, wait. Let me see where we're at. Where's today, the 13th? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. First tip comes from my boy Mario Not Bro. It says, "Hey gents, this may be long, so bear with me. 1 year ago, the biggest change to happen in this community happened, and while times were tough for a little while, you guys bounced back stronger than ever before. That entire year has been the best time. Stronger than ever before. That entire year has been the best time ever for KF.
Remember when you said I was battery?
Community, well, I mean, and everything else. I'm incredibly proud of you guys. I'm proud to have this logo on my arm. Thank you very much.
Mario Not Bros, we appreciate that, man.
Keep making those sweet, sweet fraps.
We fucking love you, man.
Pat Cos gave us a nice tip. It says, yo guys, just got my wisdom teeth out today and need an in-sync harmonized butthole from my favorite duo. Also, what is Nick the keeper of these days? Well, that's two parts. So let's go with the first one. Ready?
What?
We're gonna say butthole. We're gonna harmonize.
How, what?
I'm gonna sing butthole. You're gonna harmonize.
How are you gonna sing it?
Butthole.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1. Butthole. That's good. Man,
Great,
you fucking nailed it.
You kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I'm the keeper of 5 things. 1, Departed. 2, Blade Runner 2049. 3, nothing. Just we keep the spot open.
For Jesus.
Well, we keep a little room between the two. 4 is for Jesus.
Oh.
And 5 is we got to speed the show up, so let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let's see. Justin Ryan Bear says, Happy Tuesday, y'all. Just landed my first full-time job as a software developer and thought I'd share my excitement with the KF community. Here's a fun clip to celebrate. Cool, Greg. Please cue that clip up. Panzer G2 says, here's the tip from my #1 podcasting team on the internet. Nick, can we get your Vin Diesel impression? It's been so long. Don't let that one die. I forgot I did.
What is your Vin Diesel impression?
A Vin Diesel.
That sounds great, dude.
Oh, Diesel. Swear to me.
It's really good.
It's so bad.
It's really impressive.
Such a bad fucking actor.
Dude, everybody loves our harmony, by the way.
Yeah, because we nailed it. We nailed it. Lewis the Great 13 gave us tips. Said, take my birthday tax. I love this community. And our final
Hey,
tip,
happy birthday, Lewis the Great.
Happy birthday, Lewis.
Thank you so much.
And our final tip for right now comes from Yiddish Yeti. He says, Andy, put it on the poll. Is every movie a period piece if you wait long enough?
I think I will put that on the poll, sure.
Great poll.
And I will recap the other poll. So, what will J.J. Abrams stream on Twitch? Rainbow Six Siege is beating Flute, playing the flute.
Okay. Okay, great.
I'm just going to put, is every movie a period piece?
Let's watch this real quick. This is that fun clip. Do it.
Fuck yeah! Cheers, bro!
Whoa. Oh my God, that was amazing.
Whoa, do that again? I didn't see it.
That was so, well, pay attention to
Sorry,
the
I was-
fucking show you're on.
Fuck yeah! Cheers, bro!
That's really cool.
Really
That's creative. That's creative.
It's like when those Vine stars did Vine.
Remember Vine?
And then Vine died, and everyone's like, we don't care about this stupid fucking platform anymore. Because
Right.
7 seconds.
And
we
then-
all just revolted against it.
Yeah.
We're like, 7
and
seconds.
now
is
fucking Logan
dumb.
Paul's interviewing Margot Rubio. You see that shit? This is Logan Paul. What are you doing, man?
Who the fuck knows? They always do that. They do that so they can get the younger vote.
Yeah.
And then they realize that nobody fucking
Did you
cares.
see? So he's like, this is an actual quote, and read exactly the way he said it. So like, we know it's really hard to pass laws. So like, can you describe to us how hard it is to pass a law? That is exactly how he said it.
I mean, the thing is this. He's probably connecting with a lot of people out there that are like, yeah, man, it does sound pretty hard to pass a law. Like, how hard is it to pass a law?
Yeah, man, Team 10, man.
I'll be honest with you, though. If you asked me how hard it was to pass a law, I couldn't tell you the system. The fuck do I know about our government?
Or Jake Paul, not Logan Paul, sorry.
Is Jake Paul the older brother or younger? Not the
Logan's
one
the older one.
Logan's the one that got into trouble.
Logan is
whole
the Japanese force
stuff,
guy.
right? Yeah.
Jake Paul's the younger one who was like terrorizing his whole block.
That's
Equally
funny.
terrible people.
That's funny to me, though. Because, yeah, fuck rich people.
I mean, if you lived there, no, it wouldn't be
no,
funny
if I
to you.
lived there, I would probably have him assassinated.
Absolutely.
But I also can't stand the paint color of my hallways. So I gotta probably mellow out just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to PS I Love This.
You threatening your interior designer?
They decided to paint the interior of our house or of our apartment building, like all the common areas, and no one likes the color.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
It's nice. They did a great job. And I felt so bad because the guy was like, I walked out, the guy's like, what do you think? And I was like, great job.
Terrible. I'm coming after you.
Great.
And your
No,
whole
it wasn't
family.
his fault. He didn't pick the paint. It was the owner picked the paint, and she likes that color, and everyone was like, literally, we had a group text going in our building, and everyone's like, what are we gonna do about this? And I was like, I'm not going to engage in this because they're going to just paint the color whatever the fuck they want.
You have a little community in your. That's really
No,
cool.
I refuse to.
Oh.
None of them are marked in my phone. I don't want to know anyone's name. I don't want to know how long you've lived there. I don't want you to knock on my door to ask me for shit. And I especially don't want you to fucking give me the cool note of like, hey, we're having a party. You can stop by if you want. Read between the lines. I don't want you to stop by. I just don't want you to call the cops on me when this shit goes late. I don't want that familiarity because I will call the fucking fuzz. I will narc on you so hard if I hear even a squeak come out of your apartment after 10 o'clock in the evening. If I hear someone having fun, I don't care if I'm invited to the party or not. If I want to sleep at 10 o'clock, I'm going to sleep at 10 o'clock. Do I go to bed traditionally at 2 o'clock? Yes. Does their noise bother me at all? No. It's the threat of it bothering me that I don't like.
Get him, dude. That's my advice.
Don't
to you.
like it.
That's my
And I
advice
know
to you.
someone has a fucking cat in that building. And when I find that person, I'm going to figure it out.
Wait.
Figure it out.
Clearly, if you found them, you would have figured it out.
Exactly. P.S. I love his best friend XOXO is your
Oh my God, we are running late. Holy shit.
We're fine. To nominate someone in the community that you think is doing a great job, go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend, just like Captain Geach did. Captain Geach is shouting out Patrick McDonald. My good gaming friend Patrick and I met playing Vanilla Destiny, lost almost all use of his dominant left hand and arm from injuries sustained in the army. Now he plays games exclusively with one hand, mostly on PC, using a gaming mouse. He recently just reached rank 93 in the world leaderboards for Diablo 3.
Holy shit.
I'd like to give a shout out to all the best friends, from all the best friends to Patrick, and thank him for his service and his awe-inspiring kick-fucking ass gaming skills. Sweet nasty love to Patrick, Rain Man on Steam. Keep fucking that chicken, bro.
Thank you for your service, Patrick. Appreciate that, man.
There you
and thank
go.
you, Captain Geach, for nominating. There are 4 ways to win a prize pack. We're going to give away a game. There are 4 ways to give away the
Let's just give away the
video game. We're
There
just going to
you
give
go.
it
We're
away?
just gonna give it away. Congratulations to the Twitch chat. John of Legend from Twitch. Congratulations. You have won
Deformers
on Xbox One.
Yay!
That is great. Thank you guys so much for doing that.
Congratulations.
Joey stripped me out. She must be gone tomorrow.
3 and 3 time.
3 and 3. Queue up your
3 and
questions,
3.
comments,
3
or
and
compliments.
3.
You can talk
3
about
and 3.
Andy's hair if you'd like. That is not off limits. But if you say anything about my hair, I will take this laptop and hit Andy over the head with it. Just enough to give him a mild concussion. Just to concuss him.
Where I kind of want to vomit, but I don't quite vomit. Yeah.
Like in The House. Did you ever see The House with Will Ferrell? He cuts his hand off, and they're trying to be intimidating and trying to, like, he cuts his thumb off, I think, and they're trying to be intimidating to him. But Jason Mantzoukas is like, because he stole money from him, he's like, if you ever stole money from him,
I love Jason Mantzoukas. I love him.
go watch The House. You will love this movie.
Nick, read the cheers.
Oh, fucking cheers.
Read the goddamn cheers while I'm reading questions. Nick, your hair is fantastic. Also, play Siege on PC. No, we will be playing Siege on PS4.
Panzer G2 says, Nick, this has to be mentioned. You need a game, and there's a game that just announced Jeff Goldblum will be in Jurassic World Evolution. It's fate, Nick. I'll play that too.
Fantastic.
Flea Pecty says, hey, Andy, had a blast. F Lepecki?
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Hey, Andy, had a blast on your stream last night.
Thanks for hanging out.
Food Brazil.
Food Brazil. Played with them. Played some Fortnite with them.
That's great. And Ecto West says, first time watching live, even remember to sub. I listen every day while driving my 18-wheeler through the amber waves of the Midwest. You guys make the miles much more enjoyable. I appreciate that.
Thank you for those cheers, and
you so
be
much for that,
careful out
guys.
there on the open roads.
Yeah, get out there. Be careful of the stations where you all stop, and you just gotta be careful there.
Sure. Can I request more
not.
Lakers news and also support ask Lakers had? No. Even though they're doing really good. Lakers are looking
Spurs.
good. Lakers are looking good, man.
Go Spurs.
Did I hear that Tom Cruise is doing Top Gun 2 instead of Tarantino next film? No, did you hear? Mr. Yasman is asking.
Tom Cruise is doing Top Gun instead of.
I
did not hear that.
Yeah, he's
That
shooting
makes
it this
more sense,
summer,
though.
and you have to submit your audition. Nick, how excited are you to be hosting with the newest member of the Dallas Fuel? Ask Gilbert G. I did announce last night
you
that I am
fucking
joining the
leave?
Overwatch League. I'm still going to do kind of funny on the side. It's going to be more of a part-time thing, but I am joining Overwatch Pro League, taking over the sport.
Stairway to Evan gave us some cheers and said, Andy, your streams are dope.
Great name, by the
Stairway
way.
to Heaven is
yeah.
great.
I love that name.
Let's see, someone said, Nick, don't mess with Alfredo. He will fuck you into oblivion. I forget who said that, but I appreciate that. That's King Franchise 88. It says, don't test Alfredo on Rainbow Six. He'll fuck you up. He will fuck you up.
So now we're in sub-only mode. No, not yet. But can we get into sub-only?
Yeah. Well, stop.
Gotta
It's
hurry up.
fine. It's fine.
I just don't want to.
It's
Andrew's gonna come in
fine.
here, man. Just gonna fucking come in here.
Sean Solo Texas said, Nick, did you write any jokes while you were dying? I did, actually. I wrote a little bit while I was dying. And then as I was coming out of it, I was really antsy, so I'd walk around my neighborhood and just write jokes or like write when I was driving and things like that. Nick, have you heard of The Killing of a Sacred Deer? Please find it and watch it. Colin Farrell's latest movie director of The Lobster. I have heard that. That movie looks fucking weird and freaky. Had a cool poster, though. Yeah.
Oh God, she's coming. She's coming. Great show. She's coming. Great show, everybody. Fucking shit. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a good show.
No, we're not done yet. We got a couple more. Let's see. Nick, in an hour, can you ask Greg and Andrea to wrap it up? No, Greg gets all fucking pissed off when I interrupt his show.
Because we have to be professional here at Clapping Against Daily because we have people who look to us for authoritative news sources.
Even though
Every time I hear that, I want to throw the fucking heaviest object I can at Kevin's face. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. And I honestly think that sometimes Greg just lets shit go because in his brain, tradition gets formed super fast. So when Kevin does it once, it becomes tradition.
That's
We
the
can never
thing
change
now.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't change it. A baker's done! God, what is the heaviest? Don't fucking screaming at him. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Lexi Gunner says, Nick, when is the return of Nick at Night? I might do an open mic tonight. It might come back. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Chris Fritz Go says, Andy, what do you think of Tiger Woods? Guys, Tiger is back, okay? Tiger is back on the fucking prowl. He was
dating Lindsey Vonn for a while, right?
He was close, man. Oh my God, he was so close to forcing a playoff. You're hearing it here first. He is winning the Masters next week, or in 2 weeks, or 3, or whatever it is.
On that precious gem, ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand any of it. What I do understand is how much I love you. Thank you so much for watching this show and listening to the show if you're listening on podcast. But if you're watching it on YouTube, guess what? I love you. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to check back in later today when this show goes live on some of the comments. So if you guys want to leave a comment for me, here's a question you can answer. What would make Andy's hair better?
Purple
Anything.
tips.
Purple tips? Cool, Greg says. We'll see.
Purple tips?
Yeah, I'm a Sasha Banks.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
There you go.
Thanks for
Answer that
tuning in.
question when you guys can. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, Andrea and Greg will be back in about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes with Kind of Funny Games Daily for all your gaming news. I'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. with Greg here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. I love you very much. Stick around. I'll read subs. Cool, Greg. Cut the feed.